I am doing this video Thursday because again I've got work Friday, so it's gonna get uploaded Friday morning. But I'm doing it now because I seem to be right now with getting Thursdays off, and every time I say this I really shouldn't, because I said this last time with Tuesdays and then immediately stopped getting Tuesdays off. So who even knows what's going on? I don't know what's going on. No, hi. It's vlog week. I kind of wanted to be on my bed for this, but like, check this out. Check this out. This is why I can't be on my bed. No, because I do have today off, I have started working on the last book for Book and Page Season 1, which is All Quiet on the Western Front. And to film for that first video at least, Tiggs automatically comes in and is just like, what are you doing? Why are you talking that thing? Pay attention to me. So I figured out to put a decoy notebook down, because then she's like, oh, I'm gonna go lay on this thing, and it works. So I'm not gonna make fun of it if it works, and you shouldn't either. This is what I do to make sure YouTube's still happening. Oh, it's been an interesting 2 weeks. Yeah, you know how like the last vlog I was just like, I don't have anything to tell you because it's mostly just work and then me doing projects and things like that. Well, some things happened in the past 2 weeks where I am like definitely doing more, and it's kind of got me stressing out, and this past week I've just been an anxious little squiggle like the entire week. But in a lot of ways they're things that I should do that are probably good for me in the long run, because they are things that make me very, very anxious. And those two things are, I have been on the tour boats several times now, and I'm doing live commentary now, and like tomorrow, so today when this gets uploaded on Friday, I've got another shift on the boats. So I'm dealing with that and my anxiety around being on boats and being on the water. And I've also legitimately started driving lessons with my mother. Whew! Yeah. Oh, nah. I've been out, I think, twice now. We were gonna go out a third time, but then I picked a shift up, and yeah. So I have legitimately started getting out and practicing in an empty parking lot. And I'm feeling better about it, but that's definitely like a thing that the thought of has made me anxious for a really long time. But I need to start driving because I've been relying far too much on like my parents, and they're considering moving out of the country in November, which means I should have things under better control. And like at the start of July, I passed the point where I'd had my G1 for a year, never having driven during that point. And I'm just like, oh, because I'm effectively at the point where like if I could pass the road test, I can get my G2, having never driven. So we're kind of hoping that I can just ease my way into it and eventually go ahead and get my G2. So, who even knows? Who even knows? But like, between those two things, work in general, trying to do all my other projects, I have definitely been like very anxious the past week. Nothing more that I can really discuss in detail, just for everybody else's privacy's sake. But it's definitely been like a very anxiety-inducing week. And I haven't been sleeping too terribly well because of it. Like, my anxiety really pops up in the evenings, because a lot of days, especially days that I work, like, I have to just push that aside and be like, that's not happening right now. I'm at work. I can't have a mental breakdown right now. I'm at work. Like, big smile, let's do this, help some people out, woo, let's do this, and then I get home and I'm like, I'm thinking I might go to my room and just be an anxious little squiggle. Yeah, I've got squiggle as the term right now because that's like, I'm trying to personify it into a shape so I can understand it more, and it just makes me feel really squiggly. So it's squiggle. It's weird. I don't know. I think it's kind of helping because I can at least then like separate it somewhat. So yeah, I'm learning how to drive. I'm dealing with being on boats relatively well. I haven't had a lot of anxiety about that one, so I think it might be because the tour boats are bigger. I have something to focus on when I'm doing commentary. I've got people who are like willing to talk to me in the quiet moments. The canteen staff has been really good. The captain and the first mate are always willing to chat in moments, you know, where they're not up doing their jobs. Like between cruises, they come down, check with everybody. Like it's a super friendly environment, at least on the boat that I'm on. I can't say it for all the other ones, but the boat I've been on with the crew I've had, it's been good, and it's been really good for me trying to deal with it and get into this new set of commentary things. So hopefully tomorrow/today goes just as well. And like I said, driving seems to be going well. I'm not having as many moments like when I am driving. I can't seem to park very well. I'm having trouble with that. But like I said, I've been out twice, and they just keep saying, practice will help. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm on to the last book for season 1 of Book and Page. And then Book and Page is probably going to take a break between seasons so that I can get a buffer back up. Because I would love to go start season 2 with 2 or 3 of the texts already prepared, because I'm getting down to, well, it's a question of whether that's going to happen, because it's now the middle of July. I've just gotten back edits on my thesis, which I'm those are here right now. I need to contemplate them and figure things out. So I'm finishing up Book and Page season 1 first. Then the focus will be doing the edits to my thesis, getting that sent off again, and then start trying to bulk push season 2. But we're gonna see how that goes, because it seems every time I make these plans, something different comes up and happens. So I'm just like, well, okay. But my July goals have changed a little bit. It's a little weird. So July goals are finish season 1 of Book and Page. Like I said, I'm on to the last book, but there's 13 videos for that I still have to do. Because I haven't done the author introduction yet, and I've just done the first set of 12 chapters. So, and that was a really long video. Probably they're not going to be as long as that first video, but yeah. So I've got 13 more videos for that I was supposed to be working on all this week before work, but I've been an anxious little squiggle. So I'm hoping to push past that and again get some of this done, and then thesis. But really that just needs to stew right now so I can think some of these things over. But I'm definitely on the right track. All of my thesis advisors have said you're definitely addressing things the way you should be. But August is going to be frightening, because with that September 1st deadline, I'm just going to be extremely anxious squiggle of squiggliness. Because I was a lot more confident the first time I submitted it, and Not now. I'm not at all. So, anxiety is definitely ramping up for, like, what's coming up. So I'm zen. I'm cool. I'm cool as a cucumber. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. I'm an anxious little squiggle. I mean, probably. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Some cool things have been happening. Like, I got a new phone case. Isn't it pretty? So a bunch of the YouTubers I watch have been partnered with Redbubble for a discount, and I saw it and I was like, ooh. And I really need a phone case because you can just see how much damage I've been causing to this phone by dropping it. So I got a phone case and it's really pretty. And I got a new shirt that's going to premiere on the channel for the first book, for Book and Page Season 2. So I was really happy when I found this shirt as well. And then, I mean, I've been reading a lot. That's certainly coming out on the channel. I talk a lot about books here on the channel. So, I mean, it's kind of, there are good points. It has not been an absolute terrible 2 weeks. I'm really proud of what I've been achieving, what I'm getting done. The fact that I'm almost at the end of season 1 of Book and Page just makes my little heart go thumpy. That I'm driving, I'm dealing with boats. I'm so proud of myself for what I've managed to do over the past 2 weeks. And it kind of sucks then that I've just been so anxious this week because I've been really proud of what I've been doing. I've been excited to talk about it. Up to, like, Monday night, a lot of this, like, anxiety and drama just hit the fan. And I was like, well, I was excited, and now I just more feel like curling up and weeping hysterically. But I haven't been doing that. Like, I'm really proud of both what I'm accomplishing and how I'm dealing with this anxiety. Because I am dealing with it. I haven't been ignoring it, but I haven't been giving in to it entirely. So, I'm proud of myself. I'm an anxious little squiggle, and I'm still proud of myself. Okay, now, I'm hoping to get at least one other Book and Page video done today, and I really should, like, take out some recycling, maybe do some dishes. So, I'm gonna go get this edited, and then probably lunch is, like, one of the higher things off my list right now. So, yeah, probably some recycling, some cleaning, and then some lunch, and then some Book and Page. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Woo! We're doing it. I'm so proud of myself.